Welcome to Ask the Edmonds Cop. I'm Teresa Whipple, and good morning, Sergeant Hawley.
Good morning.
It's cold.
It's cold in here. Do you pay the heating bill?
Yes.
Okay,
and,
just checking. If you can see our breath on camera, you'll know how cold it is.
Yeah, and that brings up the subject that people have asked about the animals, our domesticated animals who are outside in the cold weather, and sometimes people might be walking by or driving by a house and see a dog out in the yard and wonder if there are rules about, their safety and what should people know about that in terms of their dogs outside in the cold weather.
Sure. So some people know, some people don't. I did canine for 10 years, so I know a few things about dogs.
Yes, you do.
Not a lot, but I do know a few things about dogs. And I ran a German Shepherd dog, so double coat, the whole 9 yards, kind of made for cold weather, and it didn't really affect them all that much. But I did some homework. I went to the American Veterinary Association website, did some other searching and stuff. Some vet clinics in cold weather states had some real good advice about this. Okay. And as a general, there's no set, freezing limit. Some of them are just going to do better outside in cold weather than others. And a lot of this is just kind of common sense.
Like a husky.
Yeah, if you think about sled dogs, huskies up in Alaska, they're on the Iditarod pulling in, sub-zero temperatures and sleeping outside. Yeah. And they can tolerate that sort of thing. But, if you've got a small breed, virtually hairless dog, 45 may be cold as far as that goes. So it's really going to depend on the breed. It also depends on some other factors, like how healthy is the dog. If you have just like people, if you have arthritis or whatnot, cold weather really affects you, and you'll feel it in your joints more. Same thing with your pets. So if you've got an aging dog, you may want to keep them inside more during cold weather, and we only go outside to use the bathroom and then come back in if you can. So whether that's inside the house or garage, whatever you can do.
Yeah, and some people have those there's those igloos or kind of more protected shelters, and I think somebody had told me you can get some kind of a heated pad for outside if you want to. You can, and the key is to keep dry blankets or something like that. Dogs have kind of a natural denning instinct, so they'll snuggle down in there, kind of create their own heat and environment as far as that goes. They make heaters and stuff. I know some people have created dog houses, and they have a couple lights they keep on, which generate heat as far as that goes. Sure. Well, is there any actual legal requirement in terms of the law that maybe our animal control look for when they get that kind of a complaint?
Well, they'll come out and check. If you think there's an issue, you see the dog shivering. Another good sign to look for is, if they won't put their foot down. Let's say you're taking your dog out for a walk and you realize, they're kind of limping, seem like they came up lame. A lot of time that doesn't really have anything to do with their leg, but it has more to do with their feet.
Their paws.
Their pads, especially. You think how dry our hands get when it gets cold. The moisture level really, it just isn't there like we normally have around here, and your hands get dry. Same thing with a dog. And then you're walking on cold pavement, really has a tendency to dry it out. So even small cracks in their pads will really bother them, and that may be a sign that, hey, we need to head back in. Okay. As far as the law goes, we're looking at basic animal cruelty type stuff, and it's going to be a case-by-case basis.
Sure.
Depends on what condition the dog is in and so forth. There might be anything from a verbal warning to, if it's really bad, potentially criminal charges. But that's a pretty high threshold to meet.
Okay. All right. Well, again, as always, if you have questions, you can call 911 or non-emergency number, either one.
The non-emergency number, and, animal control, come check it out. You bet.
Thank you very much. And stay warm.
Stay warm. We're going to try to here real soon.
Okay. Very good. We will back in soon with another episode of Ask the Edmonds Cop.